If you're looking for a fall fragrance, this might be the one. SpiceBomb Infrared by Viktor and Rolf. This fragrance right here was completely swept under the rug. It didn't get much hype, so is it even worth it? Well, let's find out. Released in 2021, SpiceBomb Infrared was a fragrance that was kind of underwhelming for most people when it was released. Because of SpiceBomb Extreme, this fragrance got very little love. This is a fruity spice kind of fragrance that is not nearly as sweet or as loud as SpiceBomb Extreme. The notes are red fruits, pink pepper, saffron, cinnamon, red pepper, tobacco, and benzoin. It opens up with some fruity, fresh sweetness, some spices in there, and then saffron gives it this elegant kind of bitterness. So it's bittersweet spices. It's actually fantastic opening in my opinion. As it dries down, you get more of the cinnamon. The cinnamon is kind of present the entire time, but it gets a little bit sweeter as it dries down from that spice. You pick up a little bit of the smoky tobacco, and then you get some of the ambery benzoin, more and more spice as it picks up that red pepper. The one thing about this fragrance is that it is a true spice fragrance, and when I mean a true spice fragrance is because most spice fragrances on the market nowadays have some sort of additive sweetener, whether that's vanilla, whether that's honey, whether that's tonka bean. That's a common thing in a lot of fragrances nowadays. This has none of that, so the only sweetness that you're getting from this is the spices. That is a true spice fragrance. So whenever I smell this fragrance, I kind of just associate it with the fall weather. I fell in love with this fragrance a year ago, and a year later after I purchased it, I still love this fragrance. Now this does kind of lack a little bit in the performance department, giving me about 6 to 8 hours of longevity with a weak to moderate strength in projection. But I do think that kind of benefits it a little bit because I do kind of want to wear this in the office without over projecting, or I do want to wear this, on something like a date night without, killing everybody else around you. It also is a 3-season fragrance in my opinion, giving you spring because of that fruity freshness, and of course the spices and the tobacco works well for the fall weather and the winter weather. Of course, I've mentioned before, I love the SpiceBomb bottle designs. This one in particular I love because it's red and then it kind of like fades darker as you go up the bottle. And in my opinion, that is a great bottle design. The atomizers on these fragrances are fantastic, and it has the pin to kind of seal the deal, as the only way you can spray it, you have to remove that pin. The price is really not that big of an issue. Retail price is about $128 for a 3-ounce bottle or a 90 milliliter bottle, and then for the 50 milliliter bottle you'll be spending about $114 but on discounters this fragrance is widely available for the most part. You'll get it as low as $60 for the 3-ounce bottle, or for the 50 milliliter bottle in that roughly same price bracket. So the price is not that big of an issue. It's pretty available, and this fragrance is something that I can easily recommend you pick up. So what is my overall rating of SpiceBomb Infrared? Well, this fragrance is a nice, spicy fragrance in my opinion. It's not the smoothest thing, but it's also not rugged and where there's like sharp points of it. It's just kind of a balanced fragrance, and in my opinion, that's exactly what I would expect from an eau de toilette concentration. For the price that you can get this for, I really don't see many flaws with this, but I will say that longevity I kind of wish was a bit higher for a spice fragrance. So I'm going to give this an overall rating of 8 out of 10. I do wish I could give it a higher rating, but if it was a bit smoother and lasted a little bit longer, it would have a higher rating. It kind of does hurt to not give this fragrance a 10 out of 10 because it is my favorite smelling SpiceBomb fragrance, but I try not to be too biased in these reviews. But that's my review of SpiceBomb Infrared Eau de Toilette. If you enjoyed this video, guys, of course, like and subscribe. I can't believe we actually just hit 700 subscribers. A week ago, I was at 600 subscribers, so thank you for all of you guys that have hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my review on any of the other SpiceBomb fragrances, I'll leave them somewhere here. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.